Hello everybody, this is my Black Lightning Season 4, Episode 3, review. The episode is called The Book of Reconstruction, Chapter 3, Despite All My Rage, and that is one long title, man. Just a quick review if you just want to stick around for this little part. I thought this episode was really, really great. I love the whole fighting in this episode and everything. I just thought this episode was pretty good, and no characters really annoyed me out of the characters that I don't like in Black Lightning. Now, that said, let's get into that full review, and let's roll that intro. So this episode starts off with Jeff dreaming about his family being gone and Tobias being the only one there, and Jeff and Tobias fight, and Tobias has these new powers which just aren't effective against Jefferson, which it's gonna be hard later in the season. But then we learned that Jefferson was telling this to his therapist. Now, I don't know if the therapist knows that he's Black Lightning or not. I bet she does, and he's asking what this dream meant, and he thinks it means that he can't be the man he once was when Henderson was alive and he had his family and everything. But then we see Anessa giving Grace like a sponge bath on her knee. But then Grace, like, her heart monitor drops and everything, and she turns and she gets the little cheetah spots, and then Grace comes back out of that coma, and I didn't expect that. That was interesting. I don't know how Grace got in the coma, but anyway. Then we see Lynn is taking a bath using Lightning's powers, but who takes a bath with the door open, man? Even if that is your husband, but she was using Lightning's power, and Jeff didn't like that. But then, the mayor and Tobias have a meeting, and the mayor's like, just because in public we have to, shake hands and have smiles doesn't mean I have to like you, and Tobias is kind of mad about that, and I think he's gonna do something to the mayor later. But, Lala, we show that he is he's running a fighting ring where people can bet virtually, and one of the people fighting is one of of Jefferson's teachers from the last episode, where he lost his kids and was trying to make money, but at the end, the loser Lala kills, and this was a really cool scene because when he killed him, this was the moment I figured out Lala was the tattoo man. The tattoo appeared on his hand, which was really cool. I don't think we've seen any of that, and he says, "Take out the trash." Like, you don't have to be that harsh. But then, Jennifer and Lynn are watching TV, the news, and they are, slattering Lightning's name and saying bad stuff about her on the news. But then, Gamby, he meets with that girl who he's been meeting with the past couple episodes. I don't know who she is. I don't know why she's there. But he finds that they are making new plasma guns, I think it is, or just guns that are stronger and don't really have bullets. But then he takes one back to the lab and tests it on an old Black Lightning suit just to make sure that they aren't being used for superhumans, but no, the bullet goes straight through the old Black Lightning suit, showing that it can kill them. But then Jefferson is, Jefferson's waiting in the school. He comes out of his office, and, he sees that teacher. Well, that office, it had a name, Virgil, but he sees that teacher, and, he noticed that he has a black eye, and he's like, no, it's fine. But then, the teacher's like, "You really think I'd fight?" And then he sees all the bruises on his hands, and Jefferson almost puts it together then, but back to the virtual thing. I didn't pause. I probably will do that later because I can't pause on live TV. But Virgil Hawkins is a superhero named Static Shock. Now, I don't know if that last name is Hawkins. I really hope it was, because that's the one thing I wanted for Season 4. Virgil Hawkins take over the Black Lightning mantle, or just be Static Shock. Even though he has a movie directed by Michael B. Jordan, I would just love to see him on Black Lightning, man. Maybe it's that new kid who Lightning took a selfie with or anything. I don't know. I'm just really excited. No, that dude's name was AJ, but never mind. That was really cool. I was really excited about that. Static Shock is one of my favorite TV shows. But then, Jennifer and TC meet in the school, and Jennifer asks TC to, like, hack or something. Find her this dude named AJ who can, like, get her a social media platform or something. I don't think that's very smart for her to be on a social media platform. Lightning, but let's be honest, superheroes were real. They'd have social medias. There's an official Superman and Batman on Instagram. But anyway, then Anissa and Grace finally get married after, what, a year? And they're like, they need witnesses. That's what they said, but apparently in their state, they don't. The dude who was hidden on Anissa last episode got $20 to do the saying stuff, and now they are married. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with that. I don't know where Grace came from. I don't know why she was in that hospital thing, but I don't know. But then Lynn gets some roses from Jefferson, inviting her to dinner, and we learn later that these actually were from Jefferson, but I don't know how Tobias got the invitation. But then Jefferson goes to meet with Lala, and he witnesses his teacher fighting in that ring and getting he's getting beat up, and, like, badly beat up. So Jefferson isn't really gonna take that, so he says that he'll step in for the teacher, and he does. And this was a pretty cool fight scene. It was really one of the best parts of this episode. It was the fight scenes, but the bad thing about the fight scene was you could tell how fake the punches were. You could see that they were pulling the punches by the camera angles that they took. But anyway, other than that, the choreography was awesome, like it has been on Batwoman lately. But just the punches looked so fake, man. I know they were. But then Jefferson, he gets tired of getting beat up. So then, like, anytime when he gets annoyed or gets, like, hit, his eyes lightening up, and then he beat up that dude. Not using the Black Lightning powers, but just, he beat up that dude. Later, the teacher asks him how he learned to do that, and he's just like, oh, I grew up in Freeland, blah, blah, blah. I think that teacher's gonna find out someday, but then, but anyway. Oh, yeah, Jefferson moves that teacher into his old house, and, the teacher doesn't accept the money that Jefferson won, and gives it to him for first month's rent, which was, it was nice. But that doesn't happen until later in the episode. Lightning meets up with that kid. I think his name was AJ again, and AJ just asks for a selfie and he'll post it. And it was kind of like a follow for follow thing, and that would happen later in the episode. And free out because Jennifer wants her side of the story to get out, and how she thinks she wasn't doing anything wrong, and I don't think she was either. But I don't remember what happened last episode, really. But Jefferson goes to meet with Gamby, and they talk about the guns in Jefferson, and Gamby shows Jefferson what the gun can do and how it shot through his old suit, and Jefferson gives Gamby the new suit so that it can shoot through that, and Gamby's like, what? No, you can't need that suit, and he's like, I told you Black Lightning's dead, which we all know he's not. 10 more episodes left of the season. But anyway, it's called the Book of Reconstruction, this episode. Black Lightning is coming back next episode, let's be honest. But then, Lynn goes to the restaurant where, Jeff told her to go, and, she does, and there's a little surprise waiting for her. Tobias Whale. And then they got to commercial break, and Tobias Whale and Lynn have a conversation, and I did not get all that conversation because I went away for the commercial break and I thought it would be longer, but I got part of that conversation and it looked interesting. He was making Lynn an offer, which it's Tobias Whale, you never take, man. He's a deceiving lying person, man. But then Jefferson goes home and sees that Lynn has already gone and beat him to the restaurant. So he goes to the restaurant. First he has to get out of his bloody clothes that he fought in. But then he goes to the restaurant in a nice suit and everything. And you know who he sees? He sees Lynn having dinner with Tobias. I'm very interested by this. I'm so excited for the next episode to see where this left on, because they didn't leave us. They didn't show us what happened afterwards. You only left to imagine. After all these dreams he's been having about Tobias, he's finally confronting him. But anyway, TC and Jennifer are in the new Black Lightning base, and they start up a social media account, and just with one tag, Lightning gets, like, unrealistic amount of views and likes, man. You think that many people know about Lightning from Freeland? I don't know, they mentioned Metropolis in this episode. But, anyway, that was my Black Lightning Season 3 episode. I'm not gonna say it, Season 4, Episode 3 review. I hope you liked it. I just talk here for, like, 13 minutes, 10 minutes. And a day, and then we finish. I don't know when I'm getting my microphone. I ordered it, but this book is called the Book of Reconstruction. You can already see that he's reconstructing his relationship with Lynn. He already has a relationship with his kids. With the Book of Reconstruction, he needs to say sorry to Gamby. He's been yelling at Gamby a lot, and I don't like that. But we all know Black Lightning's back, so bye.